Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday the 15th of October 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you. I used this deck yesterday, the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and I was going to use the other final deck that I bought, but I don't think we're quite done with this yet. The Silver Witchcraft Tarot has something else to say, and it wants to talk about Tuesday, the 15th of October. These are really nice to work with. The texture is great. You can shuffle them. They're light. I like them a lot. So let's have a look. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. We've got the Empress. That's always a positive sign because it's about new starts, beginning, giving birth to something wonderful. Wow. Wow. Okay, another fabulous day. So I think that's why the Silver Witchcraft Tarot wanted to be here today, because it's got something really nice to say. The Empress is the third card of the major arcana, and she's a woman who gives birth, who creates, who whatever she touches, she has the Midas touch. Things are beautiful around her. She's in charge, and she says what goes. So as far as the country and the people are concerned, she's the sun and the moon and everything. She's decides who is free, and she doesn't have freedom per se in her role because she's stuck in her role as the Empress. But as the Empress, she's pretty free. She gets to decide who does what. So she decides. She's holding this pink ribbon, which means she's in love. And these yellow pieces of cloth there by her arms, and the kind of earthy, tony, clay kind of colored dress, that's red. So she's just fallen in love. And when the Empress falls in love, she starts something new. There's some new kind of beginning. And she's got these little bunny rabbits down here. In Glastonbury, where I live in the UK, the rabbit is a symbol of masculinity. So I would, even though the pink rabbit is there, I would say that's the masculinity aspect of that, and that's the potential for children. So that's what the Empress deals with. Those are the themes she deals with: freedom and empowerment, being in love, starting new things, giving life to your children. But ultimately, at the core of this, the Empress is looking for someone, isn't she? She is in power. Like, let's say she rules the Austro-Hungarian Empire, okay? She is the Empress of that. She's still looking for an emperor. She's still looking. She doesn't feel complete within herself. So this is a really good energy to have with you on Tuesday, because it means that you're looking at things with eyes that have time and space for the potential to see if there's something special about the people you meet, and you could possibly fall in love with one of them. So immediately you that says a lot, reading between the lines. If you have the time to think about love and romance and to daydream a little bit, that means that your job is secure, that there aren't major crises in your life, that the roof doesn't fall down. You know, this is really solid. And even though it's about new beginnings, this is an energy that you can trust. It's reliable, and therefore you can kind of trust yourself, and especially the ideas you get about starting something new. The Six of Cups, so beautifully drawn, is about having a soulmate. These two kids playing together, they're really just soulmates. They know each other since they're kids. They grow up together, they fall in love, they have their own children. They come into the world together and live together and play together. And these two are lucky because they spend their entire lives together. 6 is an opportunity. So what we've got here is the opportunity for the Empress to find her soulmate. The Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe, and it presents you with a sudden burst of motivation or desire in a particular direction. So whether you're interested in apples or pears or grapes makes no difference. Being given the Ace of Wands, it's like being handed the staff of life, and this fire just burns through you as soon as you touch the wand, and it cleanses away any blocks or things that obscure your vision, and you suddenly just naturally start to feel this inner fire burn. And it burns because you have now kind of discovered through this gift, because it comes with information, you have now discovered that you can steadily work on, let's say, work as a gardener. And you can steadily work, and the work is seasonal. So in the summer, you can do people's gardens. In the winter, you do things in the greenhouse, and maybe you even sell some stuff in the early months of the year, like jam you've made or things like that. So this can be your life purpose coming in today. This can be the universe showing you this is what you're supposed to be doing. And if you do that, we will promise you that you will be able to make a financial income with that sufficient to provide for yourself and for other people. The ginger cat there is, for me, is a symbol of a man. Most ginger cats are male. The element of fire is male as well, and it comes with this really physical experience of burning with passion and desire for something. And all of the things, like I said, that have obscured your vision are cleared off, and you say, wow, I really do love to swim. I need to do that more. Then the Empress has found her true love, and she can spend the rest of the day playing. So it's very likely that the true love that the Empress finds today is about life purpose, or it's about making decisions. It's about simply feeling this fiery, burning need to do something, and you take action. So whether it's someone you see in a bar having a drink and you feel this fire to go over and say hello, then you take that action. She finds the romance because you've appeared, and then you can play together. But what I'm saying very strongly is that there's a strong difference between the masculine and the feminine. The feminine is waiting to receive here today. So you've got this huge part of yourself which is waiting to get. And the Ace of Wands is the opposite. That gives you, it is masculine. It fills your tank. It really fires you up. So the Empress and the Ace of Wands really balance each other out so that you can spend the day doing what it is you love. Let's say they're grown-ups and they have to design these gardens. They got married when they were 17. They now work together. They have a landscape business. Let's say they work together and they're on their lunch break and they throw flowers in the air and they have fun like that. Then that is like, even work isn't work. Even work is fun. So the extremes being someone who waits for things to come to them, and for someone who kind of burns the house down completely, there's a nice balance. They find each other and balance each other out. So I think it's a really good time to look at opportunities that are available to you today in the areas of freedom, love, relationships, children, discussions about children, sorting out your working life, making decisions without really understanding why you're making them. You just feel that this would be right. Deciding what is going to be entertaining and powerful and fiery and fun and spontaneous and enjoyable and important in your life suddenly is very natural on this day, and you take action in this kind of fog that doesn't have anything to do with. So you bypass the head, basically. You go straight from feeling into action. And because you go straight from feeling into action, the opportunities today are going to come from your feelings, because they will combine you with another person, or with a job, or with an area, or with a full moon, or with whatever. It will give you your opportunity. It will give you your purpose. So today, you're making a fresh start in each one of those areas. You can really grow close to it and fall in love with your life purpose, your job, or your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or you can meet someone new. It's a great day for that. And really, there isn't anything to warn you about today. I mean, work isn't very much of an importance. What's important is what makes you feel alive and what really gives you a thrill and something that makes you feel like, wow, I'm doing something exciting. That's not necessarily helping other people. It's kind of thinking about the self. She's also thinking about the self in a sense by saying, who's going to love me? So I guess if anything is not so easy, it might be work, because you've got all these other things going on. And we've been talking a lot about personal feelings and relationships and the personal knowledge of knowing, this is what I'm going to do with my life. This is what I enjoy. Therefore, that's what I'm going to do. You know, those are all emotional things that have nothing to do with other people. So the only thing to, I think, inject deliberately is a little bit of consideration for other people, so that you don't have any problems at work or family relationships, whatever. 3 and 6 is 9 and 1 is 10. 10 is 1 in numerology, and 1 is about starting, creation, being a pioneer, being a leader, being in charge. That's the Ace of Wands. You get to say what fires you up, what you do. You choose who you love. You choose how you express that love, and the ball is in your court. And you get a little bit more understanding. If your life purpose is still a puzzle to you, and all you've got is the pear, then you might get this, the corn, the maize thing. And then you may have to see all of these to realize, hey, maybe I'm supposed to do something with agriculture, huh? Maybe. So sometimes it's a process. But today, you're going to get a big, big, big dose of that motivation and more clues as to what you're supposed to do with life. If you would like a personal reading about that, in my personal readings, I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology. And the astrology chart, I can see what your life purpose is. I can see what your vocational aptitudes are. What's destined for in love and money, romance, travel, where to live, where the best place to live is. And I need your time of birth, date of birth, and place of birth to draw up the chart. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a chart rectification with me. That's a process where I work out your time of birth by looking at certain events that you give me. Once I have that, then I can draw up your natal chart and answer any questions you may have. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, please head over to gregoryscott.com to order it. If you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling super generous, share the video online. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.